You're also, of course, sweeping the floor and all these jobs. And then 3 years later, at least, you start with painting. And usually for the painting itself, you go to a new master. Now, Rembrandt was a teacher of the second kind, so his students were a little bit older and they knew how to make the paint. But he let only his very experienced assistants make his paint. But that was only when he lived in this house. He was really doing well. So they were waiting in line, but the last years, well, was not so popular anymore. See, now you rub it in, as we call it. What we want is to get around each particle a film of oil. It needs a little bit more pigment.
Quite therapeutic.
It is, definitely. You just make it part of the process. That's in Rembrandt's time. You start in the morning. Well, first you decide what are we going to do. So it's not that you make a few colors at random.
Yeah.
We'll say, but they do it in parts. There are different palettes for different parts of the painting. These colors were used to make skin, flesh. So in the morning you say, well, let's do the hands today. You make your flesh colors and you fill in the hands on every painting in your studio. So there's very different
and nothing would be wasted.
No. You make only these sort of amounts.
Yeah.
You can always make some more. Now here you have an impression of a painter's studio. Maybe you can pass it around, there's a lot to see. Two boys make paint on the right. The master is in the middle. Yeah, it was a school as well. Today you have art schools and you learn nothing about paint.
It won't be on the canvas straight away.
Well, you can leave, if I leave this to dry, tomorrow in the end of the day we have a thin skin. But you lose that skin. So if you don't want to spoil anything, you use it on the same day. And yeah, they did not spoil anything. There was a way to store the paint in the bladder of a pig. Of course, that was just also not spoil the bladder of a pig. And then you can keep it a few months. Somebody like to give this a go? Try it. Painters maybe? Feel it?
Been there, done it.
Yeah, you know it?
Been there, done that, yeah.
I've still got
You
pigments.
see, it's hard work, but it's also fun.
I don't do it anymore, but
Do you do this for your own paintings?
Yeah, but I did not learn it in art school. I finished in '99, did not learn anything about paint. That was such a pity. But at least tell you that.
Yeah. Well,
63, 64.
You were still doing it, yeah.
1860.
Well, 90s.
This sort of process is, learning, making your own paint. It's like ceramicists digging their clay and preparing it.
Yeah, and that's,
and this
you need to know it.
Yeah, and it's another experience altogether, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I never thought about paint before I make it.
Yeah.
You see, now it's only about painting. It's completely changed. You see, now it's nice and glossy.
Yeah.
So I think we're there. Now sometimes there are still art schools that teach this. If I have a guest here who learned it in art school, they're always from the UK. That's funny.
I don't do it anymore.
No, not anymore.
Oh, she said there are one or two. Yeah. Well, they're all into computers now, aren't
Yeah.
they?
There are also here schools, but they're not the regular ones.
Yeah.
I think we're there. The glossiness is
So
there.
lovely texture.
And it must be thick enough to stand up like a little pig, like that.
Yeah.
That's your test.
Yeah.
It's cooking, eh?
It
Yeah.
is.